Whatever place does not welcome you or listen to you, leave there and shake the dust off your feet in testimony against them. This line from the sending of the 12 in Mark's Gospel is rather well known. It highlights the fact that the road of the gospel is not necessarily the road of success. As we mentioned last week, if there's one thing we know about sharing the gospel, it's that we'll meet resistance. This follows the episode in the previous Sunday's gospel where Jesus is rejected in his hometown, and then he mentions that a prophet's not welcome in his native place. Jesus is preparing his disciples to do great things, but also to deal with that kind of rejection when it comes. So, what's the symbolism of this action, shaking the dust off of feet? Well, it could be one of simply leaving the land undisturbed, saying, I come not as a threat, and I wish you no harm. Now, Matthew's version of this sounds like this could be the meaning, in that the 12 are told to wish the people of the town peace before they enter. Mark's version here seems to be more of a direct and aggressive gesture. The shaking of the dust is said to be testimony against them. Now, earth, land, and soil are deeply symbolic in Scripture. For the people of Israel, the land is sacred, as it comes from God's promise. It may be that the image of shaking the earth away shows that this town, this land, does not belong to the true Israel. It's a gesture of dissociation. Now, the important thing about this, however, is that the 12 are not told to dwell on the rejection. This gesture of shaking the dust off of their feet is done as they are leaving. In other words, the message is to detach and move on. Now, for us, only if we let the rejection that we experience get to us and stay in the metaphorical land of rejection, only if we do that can we stop the spread of the gospel. So what's important for the 12 and for us is to try to take rejection in stride and to move on with our mission.